What up, fellas? Got kick-ass big names.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. You got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't see Burrow trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They don't want to waste his outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. A great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive. Not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, and that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks aren't routine. Let's go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now it's O'Connell. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Now O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing. O'Connell will swing that out wide to Jacobs. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run here. Abdullah. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. That's caught by Tucker. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. And now they'll audible to something else. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now, go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Here's a 2nd and 5. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They run for it with Mixon. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
Partner, do we have a medic here? That can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know that they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off. I agree. You keep calling plays like that. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, an 80-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Throw it behind him.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First down. Here's Burrow.
PI!
Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Y'all gotta start flagging, bro.
T. Higgins, 46 yards. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. They didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. As the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
They go with White on the counter. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here's 2nd and 7. O'Connell now off the bootleg. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Here's Brown on second down. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hudson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, who's running back. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45.
Keep Ray's quitting on me, man. They don't know what the fuck I'm in. Keep switching it up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game.
Go get the ball!
Dolphins are going to recover. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. Now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard.
Bracket coverage on Hill.
On the first play of the game, picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Hill will definitely get double teamed most of the game.
But we know this guy
Test Rams
is not
on
going
this
to
play.
stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along.
He is.
Probably give a little nod of respect across the...
Ooh, nice diving catch.
Right sideline, he's got it. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Field wide open.
To throw here, O'Connell. This is caught by Tucker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards.
Dual runs from the power set yet.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield. That can...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call.
Already? Let's get started.
Like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
The score, Raiders 8, Dolphins 0.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. He hits Adams, complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 61 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus.
All right, we got full momentum.
We're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
2 and now on first down. And the Raiders have got him. Marcus Epps in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Here's Tua. Forced Tua hit, and the ball is out. And the Raiders pick it up. So they take over not only in enemy territory.
Play defense over here. And that's how you shut the Dolphins down. Shit does not faze me. Care less who you have, man. I just understand my scheme, and I understand how to play fucking run fits and gap assignments. We match up with what you got on the field. But I've got a new bunch wide blitz. So I'm going to start using that play now. Kind of throw it into the mix. It's a nice B-gap blitz. Needed something like that. Looking for a bunch wide blitz to come through.
Brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of 2 of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Try him one time.
Prescott looks to throw right away. And that is caught on the right sideline.
He's running the wheel on the backside, and he put a third adjustment on
The
that.
throw took him a little too far at second down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll run with Pollard.
Trey open, I might do with a bunch of our flex and send that safety blitz. Start doing that.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys give the upper hand as they're on the run
first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down throw, O'Connell. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And O'Connell now to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now it's O'Connell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They let me turn around, man. Come on, man.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to get that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Yeah, you gotta hold on there, bro.
Second down on this one in.
I have to put him on a quick route. He's taking too long to develop.
Because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
O'Connell looking to throw yet again. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now O'Connell. And it's complete.
Ooh, knock both of them down. Adams like that.
Devontae Adams, 39 yards. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And the Raiders have recovered. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
He works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play action now. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
I think tight way off. I need to start running 6 invert.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, it's Prescott. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. And the first play will be a field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Kick is right there. It's good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
Let's score another touchdown.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On first and 10, it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I gotta start doing that more too. I was doing it for a while, and then I kind of faded off from doing it.
That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
O'Connell on first and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there?
Some of them, sometimes at 2-4-5, it'll look like something and not be.
Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. And that's complete to Adams. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
That's on Gilmore too. You know he mad. See, I don't be scared to make them throws on them superstar corners, bro. That's why I try to tell y'all you cannot be scared, because you see what you can possibly get if you take that risk.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Free.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive the end with a kick. Most of them wanted it with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive the end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
This defense has certainly played
that's in that pressure to take formations away from people.
Just about every throw. Forced a few here
Formations that I know that I can come through.
It brings up fourth down.
We'll send that 3-4 odd after him.
Brian Anger now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. That's taken on the 25. Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Now you step into the pocket now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Last
time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love
too
you
much.
more.
I mean, I got to leave it to the sideline because if I put it anywhere too close to
shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that
Gilmore's coming away with it.
Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That defends those skinny posts so good. Get bracket coverage on both skinny.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable
I remember what I said about these front
because
six.
they had incompletion on 1st down, so
Safety
they were behind
blitz.
the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up
Strong
some ground.
safety blitz.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's O'Connell. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Don't be scared of your corners, man.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st
Scared money
down.
don't make money.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
If he gets that press, we're popping it to the sideline corner.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Caught by Mayer. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go.
Probably gonna do a gun bunch right here, or some situation where I can get one route. Probably be like right here.
To throw here, O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
O'Connell throwing, third and goal. Eluding the pressure right.
Aw, I thought he was going to go inside.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 40-yard line. Well, the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal there, the huge interception.
Look at the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this sequence won't do any favors to his rushing totals as they get him behind the line again. That second down play nets a -4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Out of his end zone, Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away. And
so that'll be my quad blitz.
Normally we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Stay with it for a minute.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, Jacobs once more. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So
I remind myself to put the ID on him the whole game.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he returns this to the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
There he goes right side. And all the way down to the 29. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up that
all I really got to
gigantic
do is just
game
slow
with
the
the
game down.
tiniest
Don't
of
force it.
pickups, 1 yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. White is not going to get a whole lot.
It just be how I be feeling, man. Y'all see I be winning when I play like that and I have that mindset.
Defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in. Give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head
I'm
coach.
gonna try to dive over now. We're on the 1-yard line. All I gotta do.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll run it with Jacobs.
For that.
5 yards there on 3rd down to bring
Take the
up
3-2
4.
possession.
It's interesting where we are in the game now.
This
The
clock.
analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Yeah.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And
Take
look,
it
I'm
deep.
not going to turn
Play
away
ball.
a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And able to get this out to the 25.
See how he lines up. See how we need to play it. Strong post. I'm playing cover 6.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same.
Take that run game away from them. Notice I'm taking these top tier backs out of the game completely.
Make no mistake about it, though.
I know I've been doing cover 3 here,
They need to
but
get
I'm actually going to play cover 6 on this spot. Because he's going to try to do that
And as
stretch
they
run.
come to the line, they will not be able to get
I might
off
try to do
another
a play
play
action
as
off of
time
it.
has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E.
There's another reason why you don't want to spam the same shits. Alright, so bunch wide. I want that safety blitz. I want to say free safety zone.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now
There it goes.
Prescott.
See how he comes
And
screaming.
it's dumped off to Pollard.
Oh my god.
They find some open field
Come
here.
on, Madden.
And past the 40.
We supposed to tackle him after that first juke.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Okay.
Second down, Prescott.
User.
To the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now a quick throw.
No, don't you back.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
That scene.
And O'Connell now to throw.
He hits Adams complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Throwing, O'Connell. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Once again, O'Connell back to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Las Vegas.
Now it's O'Connell. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And this
I would take them check downs all day. You need more clock.
Down to the 15 from the 21. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Huh.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth.
Now for the
Yes,
extra
I'm making
point,
two
Daniel
two-point
Carlson.
conversions.
And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
See, I'm not fazed by the blitz, man. You cannot blitz me. The couple things I know, you cannot play press on me, and you cannot blitz me. You better learn how to play coverage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. A solid return.
That's why it's pointless to buy fucking ebooks that says best blitz in the game. Fuck that. You watch my channel, you see what I do to people that blitz.
This is first
Ain't
and
no
10.
best blitz in the game. Fuck out of here with that shit. Get exposed out here.
Prescott. That's
Come on,
complete to
Merrick.
Lamb. Room to maneuver at the
Yeah, they're not gonna let him
35.
catch him. I
He's
think
to
they
the
updated
15.
Lamb speed. I probably could have put a quarter on it and then put a seam flat on that backside. And then that quarter would have matched up with the crosser.
And the Cowboys Cowboys are able to cut into
That's
that
probably what I
deficit.
should have did. I just wasn't expecting
Well,
to
they
be
knew a lot
crosser.
of
That's
steps
all.
had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as
Show
you
blitz. We
continue to
got the run
look
fits.
ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Oh, come on. I thought I read it a little late, too.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to have a
Yeah,
short
just
field
1 second late. I had him booked, too.
right at the 50. And that was a young
Can't read them late.
being intercepted by a veteran DB.
Yeah, it happens.
Conversation in pregame with him on the
Buddy
field,
perfect.
where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That's chill.
Here's second down. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
Why are you rolling out, bro?
Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the
He came back out in straight wide play, so they're not going to do him no good. This time we're going to be on it.
Because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the
I got that
quarterback.
seam flat over
Look
there.
out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
That's why I put that seam flat over there. Play the tight end and the running back. He's too smart for that shit, man.
To keep this one going, and I think for
You know how to rock his match coverage like a mother. All right, watch. This is how you play the Hail Mary defense. You're going to play the 2-man. I know I don't run it a lot, but we're going to put 2 matches on the field. We're going to put the quarter match,
right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to
third,
keep this one alive.
and third, and we're just going to be chilling. That's what your pre-man need to look like. We take anything to the middle, and it's going to be boxed.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight.
That's how you play
down the
pre-man
turf.
defense.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field
We're
position.
hitting this time, bro.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Myers. And even though he gets
Throw it outside
past
the
sticking
sideline out of
clock,
his
it's
range.
not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
Force that
And it's
inside.
intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie.
All right, what did I do against
Sometimes
quads? I went
those
with
experienced
the
DBs
overload
really
3-seam press.
going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason,
And then
have
we
a quick
just
conversation
press
with him
R1.
about, hey, when you play younger
We good.
quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being
Take
a
that
boxer.
crosser,
I get a
boom.
lot of different angles.
That's going to stop at quads.
And a lot of times, I just bait the young guy.
No effort. You don't got to sit there and put Mortal Kombat codes in. Just play the right defense.
A few times in this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable
That's
to
one
keep
adjustment. All I had to do was
away.
press
Facing a
R1.
lot of
Everything else
pressure.
was just set.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down.
That third's going to be over the top.
Oh, and that's going to
That's why I like you match thirds, bro. You're not going vertical on it.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3
Bust
timeouts
loose.
remaining here defensively,
Bust
but really not much
Get it
reason to use them
late.
at this point. This one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Got to throw a little bit faster, man. He's playing down like that. It's a little tough to read it. Okay, now I know. Now I know.
Now O'Connell.
Now we know.
He finds his man.
But man, on me, bro.
Jacobs.
You don't fucking pay for it.
At the 35.
Now I got Josh Jacobs.
Inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the
All right, we want to
33.
get this fade this time. If it's off press, we take the zig. If we get the zone chuck, we're hitting Tucker over there on that corner.
Here's O'Connell.
Take the zig.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this
Good
one's
shit.
going to come to an end. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore
Damn,
thumb.
bro. That man had his jack with 23% completion. That's why I like match coverage, bro, because you can literally just box shit
Might as
if you
well
know
be
what
in
you're
neon
calling.
because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many
I mean, I
turnovers,
fucked
they
around a
really
lot on
played
offense. I
themselves
probably
out
could
of this
have
game.
done way better
Too
than that.
careless with the football too many
But he
times.
just said he was
That
clamped.
cost him the victory.
Jacobs, balance it out, get Jacobs. Look, Tony Pollard couldn't do shit. Boxed. Jacobs had 8 for 75. Adams balling out 6 for 186. Myers 3 for 33. Mayer 3 for 42. Lamb had that one lucky catch for 68. Tucker got 1 for 23. Tyree Wilson had 2 sacks, 3 sacks. 3-sack game. 1, 2, 3 sack, 3 pick. That's not too bad. So I'm just going to show you the defenses that we used. Trying to remember what I was in here. I think I was in quarters. No, this was it was either the trap or the invert. No, this was invert. Reason why is in match coverage. Anytime they have a receiver that's not outside, right? He's lined up out here, you go soft squat, okay, and then you just force everything inside. But with him being lined on side the number, I went with a cover 6 invert. So now he's the deep zone, and the safety can drop and take anything to the flat. All right, so just kind of pay attention how they swap off. He's going to take the deep, and then the curl flat is going to get a zone chuck right there. Pop. That's all you got to do is just get a knock on the route, and it's going to slow the receiver down. But other than that, just kind of watch the other side. We get another zone chuck right there. I know he's trying to run a screen here. But Tyree, we decided to move this guy inside, and he just does a great job. He just splits right through. He's too fast at the defensive tackle position on those screen plays. It's been very good for me to do that. Y'all already know, man, single high safety. Anytime you see a fucking safety by himself in the middle of the field, that means you have one-on-ones on the outside, fellas. What are we doing one-on-ones? We take advantage of it, man. It doesn't fucking matter. You can put a deep half over there. If he's not lined up, we attack alignments. Who cares what the coverage is? If you have one guy over there, I could care less if you put a safety in an outside third. If he's not over there in that area from the alignment, he's not going to be able to defend the play. Okay? I think we took a couple of sacks here. I think I tried to force it. I thought I seen something, and my check down didn't go where I wanted him to. I probably could have hit Adams on that. Right there. He was just looking at me the whole time. That's the only reason I didn't. But I probably could have back shouldered him right there. That's the only reason he was looking at me is because Tucker got zone chucked right there. That's the only reason. Other than that, I would have threw the ball. I probably should have just ran that out route, which I ended up doing. Just take him off the check release. You got lucky with this one. Man, pursued inside. This is why I decided to change which, blitz I was doing, because I was doing the cornerbacks switch with the defensive end blitz when I should have just brought the safety down. And we started using that safety blitz from the dime. All right, so this is the blitz I use versus quads. It's going to be the overload 3-seam press. The only adjustment you have to do is you just have to manually press the R1, the number 2. 3 rec and the quarter or third should take care of those 2 reads. You don't have to worry about anything. As long as you got match zones over there, you're good. All right. That Will's going to take too long to develop. He's not going to be able to read it fast enough because we are blitzing from the backside. So that's why I don't worry about it too much. That third's going to stay vertical. And that seam flat is going to be under. So if he tries to throw a quick Will to him, if that seam flat defender has decent jump, he will be able to alert that. So they can't just throw a bullet pass on it. You really got to, I mean, in the fact that you're getting bliss, it's going to be an under pressure throw regardless. And Max he's unblockable. But as far as the gap assignment on the backside, we're blitzing these three. You got two blockers. Kuntz goes outside the slot corner, picks up the tackle, linebacker just comes right through. I made a couple of mistakes here. The forced the ball. See, I wanted that corner so bad. He wouldn't get off that chuck. Like right there. If I could have threw it right there, I probably would have nailed him. Now also, damn, I was not looking at fucking Mayer. What play was I in? I motioned him over and he was the out route. I should have read him. Mayer would have been a touchdown. Well, hey, that's why I go back and look at my film. I think this is where I picked the safety blitz. I think I just picked it just because I just wanted to try something new. So I think I flipped it late, which is fine because I was trying to adjust to figure out which one because I have the auto flip on. So I need to go free safety zone blitz with the auto flip on. If you have the auto flip off, use the strong safety. But it got late, but the match coverages was there. Take away a little quick read. A couple where I forced things. Again, I seen him running a lot of one-on-ones, man. I was just assuming, first thing I'm reading is the safety. The safety peels deep to the inside. So that automatically tells me I already have a one-on-one. That's the first thing I'm looking at. Like if I can't tell the coverage pre-snap, like if it looks like this, both safeties split even, and you're pressed, I got to read my throw after the snap and then have my check down ready to go. So my check down should be the out route, the quick out route. And he did get chucked a lot. So, like I said, first read I see is the safety peeling inside. I'm going to throw where he's running away from. Like I said, man, single high safeties, man, very weak to the outside regardless what they have out there. That's why you don't see me run a lot of it. Like, I might use it for run defenses, but it's not necessarily. Like, run defenses and post routes, yes. But I don't I don't do a lot of outside runs, and I don't run post routes. So it's pointless to run that type of defense against how I play. I forced that one. That was a late read. I should have threw that right there on a quick snap. Usually I do if I see that defender split out like that, like he doesn't chuck the receiver. Usually I'll quick pass that to Tucker right there. But I seen a zone. I'm like, I can make this throw, but I had a late bad click on. It just didn't help me out any. I think it's the other one where, single high safety. Can't keep running single high safety, bro. I'm going to bomb that shit. And there's not too many highlights left. Alright, so this is where I'm playing the 3-3. The reason why I'm running 3-3 versus this set is basically run fits, okay? I want to make sure that I have an outside run fit, which I do. He's unblocked. And then he needs to be able to set the edge. So I got your tight end and your receiver, but I got a linebacker, corner, and a safety there. So everything on the inside is covered. Now I could opt to slide or, spread the D-line or whatever if I want to defend outside runs more. But Tyree does a great job in that 3-tech position. Crosby does a great job in that 3-tech position. So I don't have to worry about too much right there. They can both handle the double teams. But the main thing here is just kind of pay attention to how the coverage reacts. If you're playing the 3-rec, you know, the AI would usually just immediately get out of the spot and chase the slowest route. The 3-rec that I play is any crosser or any drag. That's my responsibility. If nothing goes as a short crosser or drags across the field, then I'm bailing and playing a mid-third. Okay? So that's immediately what I see. I see 13 playing it more like a mid-read, waiting for him to cross so he doesn't have that read. Safety does a great job taking the number 2 to the outside. Now he thinks he probably should have threw like an inside pass lead to 88, but you know, sometimes people don't understand what they're supposed to be reading because they don't lab it up. You know, so that's just a situation where, you know, he didn't lab the situation to know who to throw it to and how to throw it. Because, like I said, if that was me, you have to read that throw right there. If that's who you're throwing it to, you have to read it right there and see what the safety does. Because if you throw a deep inside pass lead, you got a touchdown. You know, like I said, sometimes you can force people to make bad reads. Force them to throw it, get them uncomfortable, you know. That's what I like to do, get you uncomfortable. Imagine having a 94 overall CD Lamb and he not getting the ball. He getting boxed up by 70 overall corners. But 94 overall Devontae, he going the fuck off. You leave him one-on-one, you already know. I don't rely on the rating. I just rely on him being one-on-one. It doesn't matter. Like, obviously, he gonna animate better than the other guys. But who you got in the matchup with Devontae? Like, seriously. You gotta double team him. You got to double team him. Literally. Every single play. Obviously, you'll give something else up, but if you don't want him to eat, he needs to be double teamed the entire game. Because if I see one-on-ones, we gone. That's why I like to do what I like to do. Get you worried about the pass, and then we'll start throwing some runs in there. And we'll get you out of your comfort zone, make you open your playbook. Because see, at the end of the day, defense is about reps. The more you run something, the more you know how it's supposed to be. If you don't run something enough, you're not going to be comfortable running it in certain situations. So we'll get people trying to lab late because they can't stop what we're doing. But me, I don't spam one defense. I switch my defense damn near every year Madden comes out because we got a new playbook. So I'm experienced with just about any defense in the game. And every defense I run is my comfort zone. So it doesn't matter. That's how you're supposed to play Madden, but some people do. They just want to spam one play the whole fucking game. I got to turn my match on.
And the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout.
Not like that.
Two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, so it's a stack. We'll run cover one to just.
They'll run with Taylor to drive, and he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Right, so that pistol you stack is a unique formation. Think of it as a weak wing or something like that. So we'll play like a big nickel to deal with that. All right, so bunch nasty. Remember what I said? I'm going to start using these safety blitzes.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Reserve. That's going to match up better. Worried about you doing none of that, bro.
Now Minshew. Shoves
First
him
thing's
away.
about matching up.
7
Force you
yards
to make
there
them
and a
check
first
down.
down.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space
Bunch.
because they have the
Open.
ability to make people miss, and they
Over
also
the
have
free
the ability to
safety
run over
blitzing here.
people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Over the middle, and
I seen
there's
that
a
corner
diving
route.
catch. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Play with it, though.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. 1st and 10, Taylor now. A little juke. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own
Trips,
space
y'all know what
and
it
break
is.
a tackle along the way.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Good pressure.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Get him out of his comfort zone.
The timing was a little off on that throw.
Taking Trey White and the trips away from him. All right, so Trey open. Remember that last game. Remember what I say? Reps, 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 reps. It's going to help you know when to throw in new stuff. We'll want to use this free safety zone blitz right here.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
We take this flat. Now all I got to do is press down there. I am worried about 81 just a little bit, but not much.
Minshew sets to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Try to get out of
And
front
some
of
space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
You got a nasty streak
well,
or
that's one way
something.
to convert on 3rd down, picking up
Or screen
26
protector.
yards.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Has wings, so we play big nickel. Go with the invert here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here's Minshew.
To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson.
Nice switch to the
And he is
press.
out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive.
I'm a
They've been
blitz.
methodical,
Single
they've
back.
been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this
Yeah,
is
put that big third on the field. Boy, that cover 5
And
defense.
the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. CD, when he went to
Throw
throw
people
that,
off,
I'm
man.
not sure
They
he
don't
just
expect
didn't
it.
see where the
Nobody runs that
defense
shit
was.
except me.
Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it,
Yeah,
that close
cover
to the
2.
goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide
He
open,
didn't even get his own shot, son.
make sure they can't get it. And
It's
let
cover
the
9. He ain't even got match on.
you throw the pick, not good at all.
Much more room to operate under.
That cover 3?
Play. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. O'Connell.
Oh, I overthrew that.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's
Madden,
intercepted.
you gotta be better than that, man. Those aren't supposed to be overthrows.
35-yard line.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the
Let's
same
go.
thing
Send
that I
the heat.
did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Yes,
Nice play
bad.
defensively on
I don't want to deal with the defense, bro. He probably changing his quarterback now, so I can add that single contain.
knocked away and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh, yeah, play them run fits.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Wow, you a fucking shit, man. That's probably 5 defense I run. Yeah.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
You run a cover 2 on one side, or cover 2's adjustments, where there's a hook and a soft squad, or
ready to start
a deep half and a soft squad.
That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping
All right,
to
so
begin
I'm
the
just going
game.
to slant on that side.
Defense, thank you. A huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now
Catch
they get
them.
a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit and put some points on the
Gotta
board.
catch them.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Tight end should carry.
To throw here, O'Connell.
Good fucking hiding
I
catch.
think he got that, yes. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got
Actually,
it as
what
we
we're going to do is
resume
we're going to move the
action.
tight end out wide,
In motion, the tight end.
so there's a little bit more separation.
First down throw, O'Connell.
That way I can cut under the
It's
zone.
Myers again with another catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And O'Connell now to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tell me it's the safety that tells me it's man.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold it. Oh, we got the same. Move him off so he doesn't get his own truck. Quick pass to the tight end.
O'Connell looking to throw yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer from 21 yards away. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the
Like I said, I like to use the verticals. Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If they can't figure it out, then that's on them. But I use it to open up the rest of my playbook.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get in to make it 8.
Because you got to have something that becomes a threat. Something that they have to worry about defending. So you can do it from various formations, but you have to make them respect.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
If they get to where they start pressuring, then I can do it out of a double sweep,
From his end zone,
which has a very
Isaiah
good vertical
McKenzie.
in it too.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right, so pistol. I'm going to try to send some heat.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on first down.
Practice coverage. That cover 5 that I run. See, that was a seam flat that chased him all the way to the left side of the field.
Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball.
All right, so bunch offense, bunch offset. We're going to run that free safety, zone blitz.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard
line. All I got to do is just sit over here.
Richardson looking to throw this. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Take the running back. Press the outside ISO.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search
Press
of
the
2
outside
yards
ISO.
and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Cover 6. The blitz, pick the run blitz.
Now in their own territory, a gutsy call.
Could be a run to the right.
Go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
69 yards.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Sit there thinking it was open, the guy.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
Why are they slowing my guys down?
To tie this game at 8.
Past me.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Really just need to catch him in cover 3 right now.
The offense for
And
Las
we did.
Vegas about
That's going to be a 2 invert or a 3.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and
now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the
my throw animation.
That's a late round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and set packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
Come on,
A
guys.
great effort
Gotta
there.
take
He's going to get
blocks.
this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Richardson to throw off play action.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
From the shotgun,
Backside.
Richardson.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
There's that cover 5 blitz.
Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
All right, that's cover one.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open. And it would have been an easy throw.
It's cover 3.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Tucker. And they work this out past the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Pass. It does not need. No, fuck that. Throw a seam. We want the seam.
On 1st and 10. That's caught by Tucker. Now the Raiders going to.
Sometimes that option route will fuck me. Sometimes like it'll be there, and then all of a sudden he decides he wants to run across it and run right into a fucking zone. I don't know if he can do that.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Open man is Tucker. And he's going to be going down right there at the 23-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
All right, so that's cover 3, so switch it. See if he follows.
Throwing, O'Connell. And he's got it. Touchdown.
That's cover 3, man. Don't get it twisted. I could do it versus cover 1 too. Put a single high safety. Sidelines all day.
So they're able to break the tie just before halftime.
All flats ain't able to get out wide enough, fast enough.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff.
It doesn't matter what the play is, as long as it's a deep fade along the sidelines.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions.
I want this to be in play. I want to leave him 1 second real fast. I don't want to give him time.
You can't stop them in any direction.
3, 2, 1. 0, even better.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I always go with that outside run defense because, like I said, I love running those quarters and palms and cover 6s. It makes them play a little bit better, especially on those outside runs.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
We're letting cover 3 one more time ago. We don't get tired. Just cover 1 press. You know, sometimes you have to. It's like a cover 3 cloud.
Got the lead. I would
Same thing here. I'm just going to motion this tight end out so he gets outside.
The talking points were in the locker
room. Linebackers
there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were putting loose with the ball.
I'm worried about wrong things.
Overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we make the downrange back a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Throw left side, pulled in by
Oh
Tucker.
my God, that perfect try.
Across midfield inside the 45.
He went straight to a regular cover three. Oh, we got him.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he overlet it. Oh.
Progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again.
All right, you got him in cover
Keep
zero.
throwing it and pushing it downfield.
Yeah,
Try to
audible.
pick up
Cover
bigger
two.
yardage.
To the air again with O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Just carving out his
Very nice
defense.
pickup of 33
Get out of his comfort zone, obviously.
Doesn't look like this defense found the magical elixir.
He's just picking plays and audibling. But I know what every fucking base defense looks like.
Another big play right
So
there.
that doesn't do you no good. So we're going to run a curl. Let it sit right there if he chases the crosser.
Play action. Now O'Connell. Rolling to his
Or
right.
not. Boom.
And did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Trey Tucker. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive
He ran
right
away
down
with
the
it.
field to extend their lead. He was on point.
Imagine having Anthony Richardson and not making no plays. And Hayden O'Connell making all the
And you
plays.
mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you.
So take the cap off the game, fellas. Hayden O'Connell out here doing his thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now I missed that whiff. Get back. There you go.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the
Good tackle,
26-yard
Masterson.
line.
Masterson low-key a good special team for me. There's a lot of plays on special teams. Alright, wing slot. I'm expecting him to try to chunk it, so we're going to go 6 invert here.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
Ooh, got triple coverage down there. I told you I love that cover 6, man. Fucking love that cover 6.
By Trayvon Merritt. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Especially if you pick it correctly versus like those wing sets.
But there's a lot of
Guarantee
knowledge to
you,
be
man, you'll
gleaned
never run another
every time
defense
you throw
ever
an
again versus
interception
wing
if you do
sets.
things the right way. And
Just
hasn't
like
there
cover
been
2.
a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who
It
threw a
is.
lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later? Who would them?
Whoopsie.
Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over.
You know, 20 passes, no runs.
Reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores.
Running away with it, fellas. You're not getting out of it, man. I be trying to tell y'all, man, if it ain't working, get what? Get out of it. To learn, like, you know, use losses as a teaching tool. You know, learn from it. You got to learn as you go. Learn from it. Don't sit there and play the same thing over and over and over again. Especially if you get cooked. All right, so you off close. I think I wanted to run.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. But
yeah, that one lucky run, you're not getting no more.
Got to move the ball and move it fast. fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trips,
I don't think any of us were surprised that they
run
decided
trips
to
on me,
start
bro.
this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the
Can
4th
outrun
time
trips on my
today.
defense.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted.
Y'all asking some weird questions in the chat. What the hell? Oh, another win. Back out so it counts. These folks don't even concede. They just turn their whole PlayStation off. No, I probably might not. But I can still play the Colts and be the spoiler for whoever has the first seed. Granted, I have a tougher conference. My team is barely rated 80 overall. But I don't worry about shit like that, man. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm a better player. Can't really... You take CFM with like a grain of salt, man. Because at the end of the day, CFM is going to come down to whoever has the better team. It's just like mud. If you allow it to get out of control with people trading and stuff.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Here's Mecole Hardman.
Ooh, he went right into that.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard
I
line.
like doing free shots on speedsters. I'll run that cover 5 defense if I need to. I'll just sit here and wait, see what he does. See what I see. You ever pick your formation before your opponent? There is no one stock defense for every fucking offense in the game. I don't know why people sit there and play one defense versus everything. You can't do that. It's like, you ever watch Two Stupid Dogs? What a fat man, he'd be like, oh, he's that cute.
We're gonna get a delay.
What's wrong?
Didn't take long to see our first penalty of the
It's like
game.
my favorite part of the whole show.
Everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So I got a change of direction buff right now. So that could work in my favor. I think he's about to quit.
Play clock down to 0.
I think I played him
This is
before
not the
and
way to start a
I
drive.
beat him real bad.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and
I don't
push the
think he wants
offense
to play.
backwards a bit.
We'll see. Alright, gun tight. We're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to go with our quarters right here.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
All you got to do is just take the check down away. Spread. I'm going to go with that safety blitz. Free safety.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Ah, they wouldn't let me lark that.
That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Madden.
3 yards. And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were
Old school Madden, that would have been a pick.
And once he made the catch,
Oh,
he
man.
had room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the
put
defensive
Trey
side of the
Flex.
ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
You got Rip Liz on the field.
They fake the give. Now,
Oh, you went after the wrong person.
That went into the hands of Tony downfield.
I could have shook the container.
A
So
big
went after
play
the
there for
quarterback.
KC. 45 yards.
That's
Brandon,
fine.
we've both been around the game long enough that we know that
All right, right here, just go with the
defenses
6
are pretty
trap.
amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Watch the screen.
Now it's Mahomes again. To the goal line.
What's on that shit?
Incomplete.
Spamming the same fucking shit, bro.
In this situation, you're inside the 10-yard line,
6,
going into the end
7,
zone.
6 trap.
Sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Out of that spot. Right, my spot's gonna be the deep middle. I gotta get to it.
A run by Pacheco on
Shit
2nd
block.
down.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type
Blitz.
of a drive
Safety
and
down.
ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary.
Well, you gotta play defense, man. Play to the whistle.
Done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Took a drive and turned it into 3 points.
Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him
Okay, one
down
lucky
inside
play.
the 5, but ultimately they
It
settle for
wouldn't
just
be
the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
He can find a hole in his defense. Cover 3.
First down throw, O'Connell.
He gets this to Devontae
Turn
Adams.
back.
And way up past the 35
Did he change it?
before he's taken down.
O'Connell looking to throw on first.
And it's complete to Adams. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
All right, well, let me throw it.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
Get into your route.
Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining
right, so he's gonna be
as we step
blitzing.
aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and a long way to go.
O'Connell.
The left side throw complete to Adams. The result only 4 yards there on the
Back to the
play.
cover
And they're
3.
going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here's O'Connell. Sideline and incomplete.
I was there. Take a three.
Fuck that up. On that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as
Jacob's
possible.
out there trying to block
To
him.
a nice
Go
start, but
fucking
unable
run
to
route.
that
Oh,
one in.
Yeah, already looked his
trying
way
to
a
block
couple of
him.
times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here in the second drive of the game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
Negative pick.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand, and a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the
A little bit.
3 shots on the speedster will take it.
Really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Oh, no, he didn't. We coming.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He just went over there with his shit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A first down there on a pickup of 25. 3-3, a tight one after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We're using the free safeties on the split.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle there by Marcus Epps.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There's absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
But we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play. But it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end.
Taking screens out of people's arsenal, too, man. You got to be able to play run fit, stop the screen.
And they really weren't up to the task.
Make it difficult for them to have passing lanes.
On your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
He doesn't run to cover 3 again. I don't see it. We'll make some audibles.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Run that backside slant.
O'Connell on 1st and 10.
That's
going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. It's Myers again with another catch. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked
backside
hard to
drag or something.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Now it's O'Connell. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
He's got a
nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's the third time on this drive.
I'm using a tight end to block downfield for him so he can't intercept it.
Big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Throwing, O'Connell. Open man right side, Myers. And he's
7 up for them. They got to come back around, man. They got to come back around, man. Criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. Want to know what the fuck going on? You're going to give me that one-on-one. I'm going to take it.
Played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays. Run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Especially if it's a zone, you're going to be off coverage. Press on, I'll just make you look silly, but zone, off coverage, I can get that.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys...
I get hyped every time Chiefs fan joins the chat, bro. I start feeling perfect. Keep typing in the chat, bro. I love when you join the chat, bro. It's like my good luck charm.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams.
Hey, Matheson makes plays for me on special teams. He's just not fast enough to run my regular defense. I can't believe I'm all 7 days, fellas. 7 fucking days. Alright, we're sending some pressure. Cover 5.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points.
Cover 5 on the field.
Drive, 1st and 10.
Woo! Crosby almost sacked him on the handoff. Oh, don't do that no more.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, slide. We're gonna go back to the basics. We're gonna cover 6 on this.
With 1:59 remaining.
It's like probably the best defense in the game is cover 6. You just got to match your alignment, so your formation has to make sense. First and foremost, your personnel has to make sense. Bunch nasty. Go to the dime. We're going to use that free safety zone.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Sit here.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Boom!
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's how you stop that formation. Take the meta formations away from people. Make them open their playbooks. Stop going to these little cheesy plays. That's why I try to teach y'all match, personnel, play alignment, football. Stop one play spamming. take these little meta plays away from people, and then they ain't got nothing because they don't know what to do. They don't laugh. They sit there and they go to these fucking quick YouTube channels and waste their money on ebooks that don't fucking work against somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. You know, how many times I see that mesh spot play in a fucking day?
Now with the short passing game, you should be
when you first see it, it's hard to align with, but I think this free safety zone blitz gives you your best chance. If I can get like a cover 2 variant, that'd be good too. But I'm gonna rock with the free safety zone 3 because that covers you have the third for the wheel route on both sides, and then you can play your inside third down.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
That's really the only thing. You're not really great. He in his feelings, bro. He in his feelings, bro. You got to tap out. He ain't never seen a defense like mine before. He ain't played nobody know how to fucking play defense. Yeah, you better tap out.
That flag accepted and it backs the offense.
Nah. Hey, Chiefs fan. Goodbye. Oh man, I love when you join the chat, bro. I have a very good record against the Chiefs, especially when you join the chat. I need you to be in my chat more often. Where you been lately? Don't tell me you disappeared that fast, man. Told you, man, you gotta open your playbooks up and you find stuff. You fuck around, you find out. Because 9 times out of 10, you see something, you're gonna encounter it again. It's a copy-paste world, man. So if you have something that works in a game, even if you do it by accident, carry it over, incorporate it into your defense. If it's on offense, incorporate it into your offense. I played a game the other day against a fucking Eagles user who was doing some weird shit, and it was working. I was like, okay, let's see what he's doing. I go back and look at the film. I'm like, oh, watch your film, man. And I added it to my offense, so whenever I need a big play, if someone wants to spam certain defenses, I'll have something in my arsenal that's going to be pretty tough to stop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is
I
on
use
the
it for
air.
them sweat games. I don't use it a lot. I don't want to just be just out there. But if I'm in a sweat game, obviously, we gotta break. We gotta pull out all stops. Obviously, I don't like the Colts sending the Chargers. So I go for onside to get his home.
They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home,
Yeah, let's do the safety blitz off the backside.
in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. In this one, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game at home.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Once more, here's Eckler. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Pull that safety over here.
2 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he gets
tear that running back up.
10 to the 9.
first and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to
He's too slow now. He'll wore his ass out. Trying to spam stretches on me, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
It's going to be second and goal. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's what I want to see. I want to do. I want to wear Eckler ass out.
And they tackle him for a loss.
If them boys get a breather on this play, I don't think he's running.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Oh, that was going to pick. That man just pressing buttons, man.
Still now facing third and goal. Now it's Herbert. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played
Bunch of quads. Remember what I did against quads?
And he ran it a little shallower.
We did that overload 3C press.
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And I was going to lock that up. All I got to do is sit right here. Ah, get over there, Hall.
Touchdown, Chargers.
You know?
Austin Eckler. A 2-yard touchdown
He did what he's supposed to do.
And the Chargers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
See, if it takes them that long to score, that's good defense. Especially, and I didn't even give them a lot of field. Imagine if I gave them a full field. He probably wouldn't even had that many drives. He probably would turned it over. But getting to see that much of his offense is good for my defense. You're not scoring in 2 or 3 plays.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Gotta put my best pass blocker in there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
right.
1st and 10.
Same thing. We're gonna run that vert at the safety and then hit that slant under.
And O'Connell now to throw.
That safety's gonna get blocked. You can stop running in cover zeros against him.
Before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there.
So now we got to cover 3, but
and that's a sharp throw there to get this drive
gonna be
off
tight.
to a good start. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Now a quick
I'm
throw
not close to
there.
that sideline.
Complete.
I can make that
He
throw.
had a couple of different options as far as
It's a little bit tougher from the middle of the field, closer to the middle of the field. Still doable.
Opportunity is always going to be
So
small
we got
in
cover
the
2.
NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who
Put
make
it with a
quick
zig
decisions
slant
and have
combo.
quick releases have the
If I get
most
his own
success in
Chuck
this
Tucker
league.
gets it. If it's an off, over the top look, you give it to Mayer. Or if it's cover 0.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
You're fucking wide open
Good for
too.
8 yards to the 45.
I just had to take the quick read, man.
What's cool about the game there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. This is screen to Abdullah. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are
I run screens a lot, but
they
can definitely kind of wear a defense down.
A lot of teams
So you can hit them with a big play on the next play.
They want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Single high, cover 3. Devontae.
1st down throw, O'Connell. He hits Adams, complete. Touchdown. Devontae Adams, 29 yards. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Only had a couple of yards
I got a little momentum, not enough. I think I played good defense last drive. So let's give them a full field and let's play full court press. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
It took him 11 plays to score on. I think it was 8 plays to score with 30 yards.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great
cover
return.
5.
One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett.
Now let me get quick hiking.
Good for 6
Set up my
yards.
3.
And it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. It's taken in
Put a
by
hook on him.
Johnston. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on
That so
EA
good with a hook
Sports.
curl.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, he's got him in
That
wide
was right, too.
open, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Hit him with the invert.
And they'll let the quarterback keep
That back
it
that
here.
helped him
First
in my
and 10.
fits.
And he'll be taken down near the 20.
That's why I love match coverage, bro.
Only a yard on the keeper.
Those
That'll be
zones are going to
second
shoot
down.
those gaps.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
When I say dissect this
most of
around.
the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit.
So even if
bigger than
you
this one,
mess up
because
on
when
your
you run
spot,
on short
you have
gains,
help.
your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's
Bro, I
the
don't
payoff they were
run
looking
fucking
for.
man coverage, bro. Man coverage is ass. Man coverage will get walked down the fucking
Here's
field.
a 2nd and 9. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them.
You staying for what?
A win in the defense's column.
Oh,
I'm just around the corner. I got the car, so I'll be straight.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their
me too.
timeouts.
I'm off the whole
They'll
week.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second
All
quarter.
right, give me a sec. Let me finish my stream up. I'm in the middle of a game. Can you wait, like,
3rd and 8.
But you know,
yeah, but I'm in the middle of a game. I can't take this loss. Yeah.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 1-yard gains are trending. The same result on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down.
It's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football. But I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he
That's
had
this
it
time
on
he's
target
doing
the whole
press.
way, but the upright said,
I mean, Devontae.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another
That's
chance
good.
there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect. But as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm.
Okay.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
Cover
from the
2.
25. To throw here, O'Connell.
Why does he overthrow that?
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to
put
unlock the
that on stick.
defense. Want to see what they can get. taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, O'Connell.
Yeah, that's what I had.
That is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and it was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Almost keeps distracting me when I'm here. Sorry, fellas. I'm almost fucked up.
On as the Raider kickoff unit
There's
now
no
as
last
they'll send
minute
this
to the
one
breather.
away.
Handle business.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, so I'm going to go with the goal line with 3 corners.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's
Thought it was open. They got 3 corners on the field.
by Nate Hobbs. And a terrific
I love running that. I always got that defense in my back pocket.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive
And the fact that I
perspective,
run it with match coverage makes it even better.
as a quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Lead block.
There's a
Lead block.
complete right side to start things out. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
I'm about to.
Y'all, he gonna have to go.
I'm about to.
He gonna have to go. Just come on.
Hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on. Say bye.
You can't hold.
Line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Say
hey,
bye.
can I finish this game, please?
No, you can't.
Back to throw. O'Connell.
Oh, come on.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
All good.
Jacoby Myers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.